people. Listen to very dark man.
Alright, so this is what Arise News posted today, being 27th of April 2025, where Professor Usman Yusuf accused President Bola Ahmed Tinubu regime of using EFCC to oppress. They posted this morning. So let's quickly watch so that you people understand what I've been saying about EFCC.
The 29th of January this year, at about 6:30 p.m., my wife came up to my room and said there are some gentlemen that knocked and just walked into the room, dark-suited, walked into the door. They want to see me. They said I'm expecting them. I came downstairs with my jalabia, no hat, and flip-flop. And they said they are from the EFCC. They've come to take me to the EFCC. I said, guys, you haven't even introduced yourselves. So they just brought out their badge and said, oh, they're EFCC. Show me arrest warrant. Oh, we don't need that, sir. Okay? Allow me go upstairs, change. They blocked me. They didn't let me. Allow my wife to go upstairs and bring me some change of clothing. They refused. We went outside. As we went outside, their bus was waiting outside. The driver was sitting. The engine was running. And there were 5 armed mobile policemen, some deployed behind the house, thinking I would run. I'm not a runner. So we went in, and I was sandwiched between an armed Mopol and a young operative, and they were high-fiving themselves as if they had captured notorious Kachala Bello Turji. We went to the EFCC, went to the office of their boss, and he handed me a bunch of papers. What are these? These are your charges. Well, I don't need the charges if I don't have my lawyer here. Well, the guy was waiting to go home, and my battery had gone down, and I couldn't call my wife and to tell her where I was and how I was, and they wouldn't let me call her, and they just took me to the cells. Nobody had told me whether I was going to stay, why I was there, how long I was going to be there. They just took me around the building to the cells. Entered the cells. Well, a lot of them were youth. They recognized me from the previous brouhahas in Nigeria, and they came up to me wishing me good luck and best wishes. I had serious headache because, remember, I had fasted for over 14 hours by then. I hadn't eaten or drunk anything. They brought me a sachet of pure water and tea. I drank and went to sleep. And then the next morning, they took us to, they called my name out. We were going to court. We went into the bus. Well, when we came out of the building, they had placed their official photographer to be taking photographs of me without a hat, in jalabia, in flip-flop. That was when I realized these guys are up to no good. All they're interested is to demean me, dehumanize me, and weaken my spirit. They don't know who they're dealing with. We went into the bus, and I was jokingly telling them, guys, haven't you forgotten the chains and the manacles? They busted out laughing and said, oh, our guy, it hasn't reached to that. We went to court. No, they were not ready. We had to come back to the EFCC again, and they upgraded me from 4 of us in the room to I alone in a cell. I was there in the EFCC for 6 days. After that, I was arraigned in court, and then the judge did not give me bail. Her reason, well, she had a cold. I was put back to Kuje. I was in Kuje for 24 days. Denial of bail 2. Anybody excused is wrong, because bail is a constitutionally guaranteed right of anybody accused, except if it was a capital offense or the person is suspected of terrorism. Mine was neither of those. I was denied bail deliberately by this government to shake me up. And I was put in Kuje for 6 days and 24 days in EFCC for 6 days and 24 days in Kuje to shake me up and silence me. But no, I'm no one to be silenced. In Kuje prison, I wrote my experiences and told this government that 6 days in Kuje and 24 days 6 days in the EFCC and 24 days in Kuje will not silence me. The whole purpose is President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government trying to silence any dissent to his government. And this coming from a president who was an IDECO activist himself, who fought the military, who ran across the border and ran away from the military. And when he came back, he never gave neither Jonathan nor Obasanjo, not even Buhari, he never gave them peace. He was criticizing them. Criticizing the government in a democracy is a legitimate right of every citizen. And President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is trying to stifle dissent in this country and is trying to make this country a one-party.
Imagine how they would have traumatized this man and his family. Imagine how they would have the corruption of EFCC has literally no limits. Now they are even partisan. So basically now, anybody where Tinubu they vex with or APC they vex with, now EFCC they go pursue. Just take case study. Let's use Okowa own. Few days ago, you came to publish a news that Okowa, that Okowa stole 1.something trillion naira. 1.something trillion naira. That is 999 billion, 1 billion, then another 300 billion naira. Now Okowa carried it. All of a sudden, Okowa just say don't join APC now. Let's bet it. That case will go down. So EFCC are now partisan. Corruption at the fullest. This same EFCC in this country, they know they hold politicians. You see Yaya Bello, they don't hold politicians. They don't hold politicians. Now these small boys that they use, they take sure everybody say that they work. They'll just go one place, carry students. The other day, the EFCC arrested 105 people. EFCC carried 35 boys. EFCC, all these people that you are arresting, they never do half of what politicians do. But yes, when they use them till they feel blank, like say when they work. Meanwhile, people are the most corrupt agency in the country. As it seems like this, I gather all my evidence. I gather all of them. They never protest against EFCC before. Now me, I did like this. So at the one stage, the biggest protest against you. People are corrupt. A lot of you are thieves. A lot of you are thieves, and a lot of you are being used as instruments of politicians to fight each other. There's nothing like Economic and Financial Crime Commission in this country. No integrity, nothing. Thieves. And a lot of them be thieves. Thieves. You're going to learn, and you will learn the hard way. Don't play.